Hello. Hello, am I live? And here I am. I should be live if this is working. Might help if I actually set it to go live. There we go. Hello. Hello. Today we're going to be doing some testing of some OP8 decks for One Piece. I am very excited about the way this format is going to be shaking up. Not so much in the meta section because it is just the same as last set, but what I'm really excited about is all of the new potential for rogue decks we get, both in this set and especially once the new structure decks come out. First off, I'm going to be testing some Carrot OP8. I'm seeing a lot of builds go around, but I really think it's particularly good with the You Can Be My Samurai package. Well, I am playing a stage build. I find it a bit more high rolly, but it is really strong when it goes off. Let's get into some games. Let's see. Can we get into ranked? Oh, that's wonderful. All right. I'm going to play some ranked games so we can actually get a good picture of it because people critique me for that when I don't play ranked games for these. All right. Let's play some West. Create private lobby. There we go. So, we are trying to effectively combo off here. This is actually one of our worst matchups. Not what I wanted to see. No, it's a really good hand, but we want to see stage. And it got much worse. That was a horrible decision. That's rough. All right. Not only do we not have stage, we don't have a single mink, so our leader skill is dead. Gotta love the sim. Yeah. You Can Be My Samurai's a good pickup here. I'm not sure if it'll be enough. I'm about to play the Ezo, and You Can Be My Samurai to draw to. That's rough. Let's see, Charlotte Fompe. I'll move this over here. Down here. Okay. So that's 10 drop, Flampe. So we know he's cooking us a bit. But we knew we were on a timer as soon as... Oh, that's rough. That's very rough. Oh, let's see. Swing lead. No, I think we have to depend on the draw first. Technically rest that. Well, that's something. Oof. Yep. The good news is we are very much set for late game. Don't know if we make it there, but man. He's at 6 Dawn, so he's going to play Whitebeard. Whitebeard or Cracker. That's Katakuri, not Cracker. No. No. Yeah, I'm going to give you a 2K for that. I think we're just going to mass spam these and try to get some... Okay. We stun a Dawn. We can't get 10 dropped. That's just the play here. We'll swing 6 lead. Deploy. Stun. In turn. We have a few things going for us. Pedro as a blocker is crazy because it's going to make him wait, or it's going to make him hesitant to attack with the Katakuri since it is vulnerable to Pedro's pop effect. And that's a really good trade for us. What are they doing? Okay, good. They did not have the 9-drop. Because that's the counter to this play, is just a 9-drop us. Let's see. I do have to guard that, which kind of sucks, but we'll give him the 1K. We're not going to use the, we are not going to use the Land of Wano engine after this point in the game. Seven, 8. That's fair. I will give you the 2K, and I'll take the next 2 attacks. I don't like dropping 2Ks that easily, but that is where we are. That's really good. Onami, give it Banish. Sucks, but that's what it is. Be at 8. Oh, well, there it is. Okay, that's a bit rude. Thanks, game. We will play this, not because we particularly really want to right now, because we kind of have to. 5, we'll leave up. I don't like attacking into Katakuri here, but we don't really have a better option. Yeah. We're just going to have to keep stunning his Dawn and hoping he keeps whiffing like that. We can definitely survive until the next 10-drop turn. But after that, it's going to get rough. Minkless Carrot. That's very depressing. Unbelievably cooked right now. You know, yeah, he doesn't have the 10-drop, which is very weird. So I'm going to take 2 hits here. And we are going to just let him have nothing to trash from our life when he 10-drops. And we're going to try to keep stalling with this. Well, that's rude. Fine. Maybe not, actually. 3, 7. Yeah, I think it's a bit rough here. Because I just don't... Who would have thought that trashing 2Ks earlier would lead to problems? No blocker. That would have been helpful. Oh well. Not the biggest end of the world. 10-drop, freeze these. Not a great freeze. With the way his hand is, it may just be better to lock a Dawn and just go face. But then, if he gets wise and figures we can't... The problem is we can't count out of anything. We're kind of cooked either way here. Our hand was just awful. We'll have to make a desperate play. No way around that. We'll play this in reverse. See if we can get a counter, and then we'll swing at the Katakuri. Nope. We'll swing lead. Now, we did free them up for the 10-drop. But if they 10-drop us, we still die. But do they know that? Because if we bait them in the going for board, we might live. Should have kept the opening hand. Yep, they're figuring it out. Hey, our first mink. I do appreciate the BM. That was very fun. All right. Well, we take those L's. Those happen. Sometimes. Oh, whoa. A bit janky there. All right, we're just going to restart the sim. Let's take another look at that deck. Maybe the issue is our deck. The issue is probably our deck. This is pretty quick. People are probably pretty hype over the new format. Let's see. And it's the same matchup again. All right, we'll try that again. Okay, I can work with that hand. That's a much more fine hand. Let's actually do something this time. Ten drop. Okay. Ooh. Let's Otama first. Oh yeah, we're cooking. Massive advantage going to Pedro. We're going to stage. You can be my samurai. We'll be up with one Dawn. We'll get a 1k swing. Then we'll restand the Wanda, which is crazy. That'll let us potentially go into really anything we want. Take that early. Okay. Let's see. All right. Give the simple 5k swing. We'll play the one and get another search off. And we'll... Ooh, that's actually a hard question. Now we go for the Pedro. This is technically a bit of a rough matchup because we can't rest any of their stuff. Yeah, we just develop into the Pedro next turn. Well, this is actually a good use of a 2k. We could Momo here and greed. Yeah, Momo into Pedro. Perfect. Hit that. Restand the Dawn. Now we're cooking. Ooh, okay. Swing 5 lead. Sup, man? Just passing by to say hi. Your videos are really cool and informative. Your uploads are like fine dining. Keep it up. Oh, that's nice to hear. Makes me consider playing Pokemon instead of Yu-Gi-Oh. Yeah, Pokemon is just... It's astonishing how much better Pokemon has handled its, like, card distribution. Like, they've never really messed up. Well, they have messed up, but it's not like a constant shit show like Yu-Gi-Oh is. Yu-Gi-Oh is astonishing with just a constant stream of garbage. It's a shame. Like, the Megatins have a really good idea of giving QCRs of, like, cards from all throughout 25 years of Yu-Gi-Oh! Lightness, Darkness, Dragon, for example, is a great choice for that. Then you just get a bunch of nonsense. And it kind of just defeats the whole point. Plus, not to mention, it's like a 400 card set in the main set with no real rarity shifts. But, yeah. Sure, you can have that one. Oh, I've got them worried now. He thought about the Katakuri swing and he can't do it. So Pedro says when it dies, I can either rest one of my opponent's Dawn or KO one of my opponent's rested units. And I'm using it to trade 1-for-1 with the 6 cost. There it is. Sure. Oh, my second, Pedro, no. Now, he really should have attacked into Momonosuke instead of that. We should be able to get a pretty good punish off of it. Because I just get to keep searching for 2Ks and drawing more cards. Once we get in the tin drop territory, it's going to be all over for him. It's not a good card. Boom, 7 done. Question here. What do we want to do with the extra Dawn? We could Momo again, and he can't get rid of all of them. But next turn, I think we're going to want to start 10 dropping. So it could be worth it to just start swinging face here. Although, thanks to stage, we can Momo skill and 10 drop. So I think we're going to do that. It's a whiff. Punished immediately. Fine, I'll go off. 6 lead. And I think we just develop a board. No, we'll go 5 lead. Oh, snap, we streaming? Yeah, it's great. I don't do too much streaming because I'm not the best at it, personally. But I really wanted an excuse to test out some decks and play them. Restand that. Because I'm working on the new deck choice guide video. And I'm trying to settle on a good list of carrot to recommend. I don't really want to halfway do it. Please tell me we get the Big Mom swing in the Momo. Please tell me we get the Big Mom swing in the Momo. Do it. I can feel his brain. Oh, he's a coward. We'll take that. Seeing a lot of Zoe, though. That's not great. So we're going to go search. Try to pull up another 2K. How many more are in our deck? Still a few more. Okay. This blocker isn't a problem. I forgot what deck I was playing for a second. Whiff again. That's fine. It's literally free. Just restand the unit for a second. We'll swing 6 in there. We'll choose 0 targets, unfortunately. Problem is, I think we still might end up getting cooked here. Well, let's see. 1, 2, 3. We have 3 swings. What I needed to do there was get Garchu. I think we're going to have to bump Garchu up from 2 copies to 3 or even 4. Because it's what really combos with this card. Garchu is a 1-cost event that says rest a Mink, rest an opponent's unit. So I have it bumped up in my OP9 build when we have the structure deck Shanks, because it just KOs any unit. But as of right now, I'm kind of greeding and trying to find room for other stuff. But the utility it offers might just be too much. Excited to hear about another deck wrecked video. I definitely want to keep trying Luffy, but want an updated OP8 list to aim for. Which Luffy? Is that purple Luffy or black-yellow Luffy? Or blue Luffy, or black Luffy, or other black Luffy? Or green-red Luffy, or red Luffy? Purple Luffy. I'm actually... So, the way I'm going to do... Do I want to just take this? I'm going to take that. So what I'm doing for the OP8 is I think I'm going to do 2 videos. One for the structure decks when those come out. And then one for like OP8 decks. So the deck I'm recommending... Hold on. Let me think. But the deck I recommend... I'm going to do this. I'm going to be recommending purple-red Luffy because it has really good potential in OP9. And then later I'm going to come back and do a purple list when we get the new structure deck. we're gonna do. Oh, swing 5 first. There we go. Now we're gaming. I like the idea of red Luffy just for that 6k power. Oh, I mean red purple Luffy. Did my mic get cut off? That happens sometimes. It's a good mic, but it's old. But red purple Luffy is really crazy with the new top end units. Like, not only do you have a much more consistent turn skip, you have the new Frankie that draws 2 cards, and you have the new event that draws 2 cards. Crazy stuff. I think those are OP9 and not the starter decks. I'll cover those too. Ooh. Fair enough. Yeah, we need another 10 drop, or I think I might be cooked here. Is just me, or the way One Piece card game design is similar to Digimon card game, to like some aspects look way too close similar from the color style plays? Yeah, I think that's intentional. A lot of people feel like One Piece. Oh, we gotta guard that. One Piece feels like a blending point between all the card games, all of Bandai's card games. Okay. Well, we do not have another Dolphy, which is very lame. We are going to have to try to go for game here. But I don't know if that's easily possible because we have to get swings through. We can go 5. Yeah. We also haven't gotten too many 2Ks from their hands. Is there any way possible we could guard this? I don't think so. So what we might have to do is we are going to have to try to find some way to stall and swing out into... Oh, that's not a good plan. That's not a good plan at all. We definitely can kill some of the big moms, and we can develop into at least one blocker. I'm gonna greed this. There we go. That's bad, though. I think I know the order, and Pedro is in grave. And that was the last Pedro, and Pedro's on bottom. So there's not a whole lot of point in doing this. Yeah. No, this is bad. We need to leave 4 up for a blocker. It's not going to do too much. He definitely can guard that. If he can, I'd be massively surprised. Yep. Yeah, no, I need this deck I need to work on the top end. I know that Kid has fallen out of vogue lately due to the removal, but dang, we miss him in the spot. Yeah, oh, 100%. Give him a swing. Probably should have swung at life first because I can just do that. Oh, well. I needed to develop more of a board early. Or better yet, change the build or play a different deck. Okay, you know I have counter for that. Drop Momo. You know, I respect it. Oh, we're doing. Surprisingly, there's actually not a lot of counterpower in my hand. Yeah. We'll scoop it up and go back to the drawing board. I'll just concede. All right. Yeah. For reference, here's my list for OP9, which I am a lot more confident in. Might cut the Mihawk, though, and play the full You Can Be My Samurai package, but... We might go to Bartho. Yeah, you know, let's put in Bartho and OP8. But most of the difference is playing around Shanks and Garchu. Load that up. But what do we cut is the issue. We can go down on stage, but that loses a lot of a combo. This. Oh, that's good in every other deck. This is for pudding. We have to keep that. Carrot and Inuyasha are fine where they're at. Minimize that for a bit. Yeah, that's good. We could Mega Greed for Zoe. It's dead in, well, that's what this is for. That's what Barto is for. Let's bump we can go 3 Bonnie, 3 Barto. Oh, well, there's Bonnie. Probably got to run the stage at 3, right? Is there anything we can do with more than one of them? There is nothing, but there's also nothing the deck can do with 0 stage. So it's just kind of... It kind of just sucks. Be real. Yeah, we'll run 3. We'll try 3 Bonnie. 2's up. Want to bump up Garchu too, but we can't cut that for anything. Narashi's too good to go lower. This is just a lot of mid-game stuff. What's up, my boy? Just trying to play Carrot. It's not going well. All right. Let's try it again. Let's run it back. Maybe we'll get a game. Maybe we'll get a game that isn't against pudding. Yeah, it is animal. It's unsearchable. It costs 3, so we can't play it turn 1, no matter if we're going first or second. It doesn't play from life like other good stages. But it's an absurd effect, because it both lets us restand our stuff and gives us an extra Dawn. If I could run 3, I would love to. Shroud, go to private lobby. Alright. So currently we're 0-2, both against pudding. Alright. Let's see that. Oh, that's rough. Yeah, it's just the same guy twice. Oh, okay. That's not more fun. We will... I think we'll go second just to deny him the curve. That's not a great hand either. Starting to think this deck might not have good hand. Oh my god. That's a game. Alright, that's a fine hand though. I can work with that. Do we Momo turn 1? Yeah, we play Momo. Search for another Otama. Or we could, Barto. Barto, you can be my... He can just tag into it, though. I think we Momo. Gotta use Pedro to kill himself to awaken Carrot. There is not a lot of Sulong forms in this deck, and I think it is a huge missed opportunity. Like, it's all just basic units. I have to guard that. I don't want to. I'll give him... Oh. Yeah, Bonnie's better in this matchup. I'll give him Carrot. Brule. So we can actually withhold the You Can Be My Samurai. He's BMing me. I can't rest Brule, and I should be able to do that. Okay, I'll go add that. Drawing the Pedro. Pedro's not a bad draw here at all. I want to keep the Pedro, but I want to keep everything else in my hand. Ooh. Oh, we get rid of the Garchu because we don't have stage. We swing face and we'll let him use the blocker even though I don't want him to. Yeah. Yeah, I think we just got to run 3 Barto. I'll do it. I'm crazy. I'll do it. Yeah, he's just going to pop it. Well, he can't because he didn't take the damage. It's something you're supposed to do. So we're gonna just go for value here. Complete whiff, very lame. Thinking. Did I misplay? No, I didn't. Yes, I did. I need to get a mink on the board, which I don't have. We'll start with this. I'll try to draw into a mink. There we go. I think we draw the Barto. Yeah, draw the Barto. This isn't developing board, which is scary. But it is getting us into stuff we can use later. Like that. Then we swing 8 into it and get 2 cards from his hand. Not ideal. So would we just run the Wano stuff for draw so we can see stage plays more often? Or so basically, the Wano engine, if you have stage, it is completely free alongside your plays. Because the stage, untaps a Dawn and untaps a unit. So you don't even actually have to rest a unit for You Can Be My Samurai. So if you run the stage build, it's fully possible to just run You Can Be My Samurai with no searchers, because it's just that good. And he's going to get dropped 2 cards. We're actually getting some good cards out of his hand. That's really good. Yeah, the problem with this deck is you can't search stage. And access or finding room for green's top end is very difficult. Especially because Carrot has none of her own top end. He doesn't have another 5-drop. That's weird. Okay. Yeah, we can't even rest a Dawn because he hasn't played any. That's odd. You can't even rest a unit because they're all rested already. That's crazy. I think we're going to just develop out Devil Pedro here. I don't want to get... but if you give him the 1 swing, he's just going to Luffy me. Yeah, but if I had stage, though, I could Carrot Pedro pass, which is actually mean. I don't even want to swing at life here. I don't think I do. That's kind of depressing. Honestly, if I were him, I might flampe myself at this point. I'm not giving him life, and I'm clearly just doing nonsense. Let's see. Do I take that? I don't know if that's worth it. We guard it, and then we rest one of his Dawn. That way he can't 9-drop us, but the 9-drop isn't that good. He'd want a Katakuri here. Katakuri would be huge. Or I could just trade 1 for 1 with the Luffy. Or I also could just take it. That's very tricky. I'll trade 1-for-1 with the Luffy. Pretty good on counter and need a big drop? Yeah. We'll take that one. You know what we're going to do? Oh my god, please put Pedro in the life. Please put Pedro. Yes. We're going to double rest his Dawn. We'll swing lead. We'll give him a... We'll put him to 2. Well, that was inevitable. I misclicked on the... God damn it. Well, that actually... That's going to hurt a lot. A little bit, at least. All right. Let's cope and pretend it was intentional. Actually, this might work out. He's making weird plays here. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. He might have 3 A's or something like that. Because he missed the 5-drop on... Or he missed the second 5-drop on curve. And he discarded a Rygo. That is weird. If we take the Pedro here... We can go Bonnie, Pedro. 5, 6, 7 swing. That puts him in a bit of an awkward spot. He gave us the Dawn to rest, which was a mistake. Do I guard that? I think I can, so I think I do. Give him 2 Milkies. That's never going to sound great to say. That is never going to sound great to say. Ooh. Interesting. If I had... Well... I can freeze it. Yo, plastic. Oh. So, we could... Against this matchup, we really do want to swing face first. I'll give him the 6. I don't like... What? Oh, I forgot about Carrot Lead. I am too tired for this. Yeah, Carrot ability, rest Luffy, swing Carrot first, stun the Luffy. That way, even if he does KO any unit, because he's going to KO Pedro, which is an issue. Which I think I know what he's worried about. He's worried about the full swing out after this attack. Testing out Blue Yellow Ace at the moment. It's such a good deck. Like, it was surprisingly good last set, but it keeps getting more support. It's a great design space. 25 cost Ace, Sabo, or Luffy becomes support for that set of decks. What is taking him so long to think this through? Be like me, think nothing through. It works out every time. Man is in the tank. So juiced up on his own electricity, he can't figure out what to do. The new Whitebeard is legit so funny to drop on someone who thinks they have game. It's such a janky top end. I never really liked it, but for a deck like blue, yellow ace that actually could take advantage of it, I can see why it works. It's gonna be nuts against the swarm meta in OP9. Like fill out the full board of 5 drops from Dolphy just to 10 drop them, and they can't do anything. That deck tends to spend a lot of hand protecting its board. Is he? Did he die? Did he just leave for the moon in the middle of the match? I get wanting to roleplay the deck, but come on, man. Let's not be him. Had someone use Judge and Reiju type GG, and then I drop Whitebeard in response. Lol. Oof. Disrespectful. Just gonna hit him with the question mark. All right, well. Yeah, I'll just give you some spoilers while we're waiting for this. So this is what I'm thinking about doing for my new player recommended or my recommended decks and stuff. Yo, MFTCG, I read 10-drop blue Whitebeard and assume based on the description that it had the effect last for 2 of my opponent's turns, but at my locals judge said it only lasts 1 turn. Oh, did he? Oh, there. No, he's... no, it's just, I believe it's until the end of your opponent's next turn. So you play it on your turn and it lasts until the end of theirs. Alright. So this is what I'm recommending for new, or this is my, these are my spicy recommendations. I had to be a bit more all over the place with it because it's so scuffed. So the meta doesn't really change. Real talk, we just kicked out Law to put in Dolphy. New player picks are like this. Calgara is so great for new players. Oh my god. It's like $30. It's a $30 deck that's playable. That's so good. And Zoro is also like a $50 deck that's playable. And I put Pudding here because I don't think it's that good. So how do I... If my opponent leaves, how does that work in the ranking system? Brain damage, turbo, I'm dead. Yeah, that is Whitebeard. It's very hard to argue against. It's very sad. I had to take Captain Kid off this until next set. Because it becomes good next set. And I'm really excited for it. My opponent has died. Can I report him for... Is that a thing? Well, yeah, he left the ranked match, so I'm just going to do that. Yeah, I need to get Carrot a good deck. Really hyped for the new video? Thanks. I gotta finish writing it. Done all the graphic stuff, which... This took a lot to figure out for this set. Like, the rogue section is crazy, this format. And there's a lot you could technically put in here. These are really what I think would be the best picks. Yeah. I'm so sad this isn't good, because look at how good that artwork is. Where are you putting my boy Red Yellow Sabo? He's playable. Do know there's no specific order in the playable. It's just kind of general placements. Like, playable is a wide category. Do I just... She's got Hody Jones on the meta category? You're right, yeah. I've periodically I try to cook with Hody Jones. I just wish to cancel match. Oh, that doesn't work anything. Okay. I. All right. Well, I tried. All right. Let's go back into the. Let's go back into the lab. We could have won that game. That I don't know. It was kind of all over the place. We need Barto to help see stage. It's a really good tech here. But we also need to run 4 stage despite it being a brick. What could we theoretically cut to save ourselves? I'm thinking Inarashi might have to be a 2 of, which is depressing because he's one of the only good cards in the deck. And then we're getting really low on the amount of minks we're running. But we do need stage. Smoker could be rogue after new structure. I'm hyped for the Smoker comeback. I think everyone is. Smoker is... He's one of the coolest characters in the anime, and he just never gets a win. He was really cool set 2, kind of being like a Katakuri for black decks, and he just fell off completely. I just wait for the new Shanks to recommend this deck, but then I have to change it on my graphic. Could run the 2-drop carrot blocker. I had an idea. I had a bad idea, and we're going to do it. We're going to play Fortress Carrot. As soon as I can find Captain Kidd. All right. We have a lot to cut, but I feel like we can make this work. The Wano engine is 16 cards. Okay. 2K counter carrot from set 2. I thought about that, but we only have room for a 1 Mink 2K, and I'd rather play the one that's lower cost. It technically only cost 1, even if it's a bit janky. If we see stage, it's a free Dawn each turn. It's crazy. But we're going to try to fit Kid. The question, what do we cut for Kid? I like 3 Bonnie. 3 Bonnie is unfortunately needed for the deck. Carrot's fine the way it's at. Pedro, if we're running... Could we have to run Kid? Garchu's so good. I think we do have to cut Garchu. Yeah. That's rough. Cut Garchu. We'll try it with 2 Kid for now. What about the mini kit at the same effect, just smaller attack? Not a terrible idea, but also... I don't know, it's a weird card to use without other synergy. We could play the Doflamingo packet, or the Rosinante package. That could work, genuinely. But I think you'd be better off playing Jewelry Bonnie for that. It just also lets us play a blocker and has higher base attack. So we can actually take advantage of all the 2Ks we have in our hand. Okay, this is interesting. Oh, it gave us a loss for that game, even though our opponent just disconnected. That's great to know what you can do in the ranked mode. Okay, once again, no stage. I'll play that turn 1. I got you. Better play green starter deck, kid. God, I wish that deck was good. Ooh, that's rough. That's fine though. We have plays for next turn. Technically, well, for a 4 cost, you could brook me, and we don't want to risk getting our entire board wiped out. But I'm thinking maybe I could have done Okay, he doesn't have. I might have it. Kuzan. Kuzan is not a good play at all into this deck. Like, actually. Because I can just carrot it. I don't know if I... Do I just carrot it here? See, what I should be able to do is I should be able to Wanda and then carrot here, but I didn't see stage. So I'm keep complaining about that. I think we just attack into it and see if he gives it to us. Yep. Okay. Problem is, he can... At 6 Dawn, he's going to Sanji this. Yeah, we'll let him do it. We need to try to force out a board here. Once that deck gets going, we're in a very rough spot. Oh, that carrot on curve is indeed mean? Yeah. Sabo. Okay, we're lucky. Getting Sanji'd on curve would be worse. I'm going to put an extra card. Okay, yeah. Pedro, rest. I think we just rest the Sabo indefinitely. And then we double swing into Kuzan. Why is it not letting me do that? Am I reading something wrong here? 5... I deserve that. I deserve that. I deserve that. What are your thoughts on Gecko? Gecko's still cracked. Let's think. I am going to dig for some 2Ks. Play this. Draw 2. Try to hit stage. Did not hit stage. We can go deeper. I don't think that's worth it, though. 5. I think we just swing into Kuzan. And then play a Pedro? Yeah, Pedro would hurts his board potentially. So we'll... Look how small the text is getting on the Kuzan. Yeah, okay. He might give me Sabo and a 1K. Actually, oh no, he just gave it to me. If we develop into a blocker, next turn we could be looking at a Kid. Which is a very early Kid, but Kid into Bartholomew is really good. If he tries to Gecko us, we'll be able to get leader skill for the draw too. Carlita's going to be meta one day? I hope so. I know the next Extra Booster 1 set we're getting is focused around East Blue, so there's a genuine chance. Oh, don't E-show me. No! Oh, how does that always happen? I am salty. Genuinely very salty. Okay. He got both our follow-up play, our backup play, and our main play. That's crazy. Okay, ooh, that's rough. It's really rough. I'm going to rest that because it's 5. Okay, that's good for later. Oh, shit. I forgot I was still discarding. Uh-huh. All right, well, that's fine. We don't need 2Ks. Who needs 2Ks? Not me. I think we have to rest or swing into the Sabo, keep it rested. 6/6. Play another Pedro. Keep setting up. Or we could play this, which is a 6 spot. Problem is, all my board is about to go bye-bye. So. Yeah, I think we just developed a slightly bigger body. That way we can keep swinging at lead even when he's at a 6K base. Carrot's at a big risk here. We're going to give up Barto. If he double swings, we stun him with Dofi. Hey, Monkey, can I ask, what are your thoughts on the Iceberg leader? My thoughts on him are kind of janky because I really like the turn skip build, even though it's incorrect. But as he's correctly played, he's very okay, but you have to... He has the problem of every other... He has the problem of every other can't attack leader, and the fact that once you get behind, you can't come back. So despite having crazy cards, some of the best recursion in the entire game, he ends up feeling kind of lackluster. Resting your Dawn. He's just going to Rebecca me. I would do. Do we guard out the carrot here? I think we do. Oh, I don't like that. But we have to do it. Shit. We're going to Wanda, rest Brook, or whatever else he plays, because it's going to be a 5 cost at most. Okay. But Iceberg, he's rogue. He's okay. If you're a good player, you can do a lot with him. But it's going to take a very good player to take him all the way. I don't think it's impossible, though. Maybe with the new purple support, but I'm not an Iceberg expert. No, he's killing my carrot. Stop. Actually doesn't have a lot of cards in hand. Let's think. I know what we'll do. We'll bait him out. Since we're not going to be attacking at lead with Carrot, we're just going to attack Brook and see if we can get a 2K from it. He'll probably just give it up, though. Yeah, we'll just give it up. Okay. Yeah, okay. We didn't see the 4 of stage remulliganed for or drew for. That's crazy. How does that keep I should have taken more life. That's what this should have been. Yeah, I misplayed by doing that. Alright. Even then you run into one blue deck, the top deck's 2 gravity blades, and you just lose with Iceberg. Yeah. To be fair, that's most decks that depend on board state. Kinemon and Kazuki Odin are the same way. You just unironically have to build your decks with the expectation of your board's going to get wiped. Which is hard for most decks. Carrot right now, I don't know how to get around that. Yeah. I'm surprised we haven't been geckoed yet. You might not be running it. Some builds don't for some reason. But I believe you do with the Navy build. Moderate Ace looks nutty with the new Whitebeard structure. Yeah, all red decks are coming back. I'm really glad that that's where we're going with the game, bringing back red. Because it's been a while since we've seen red really in the OP, since OP4. Okay. No, not my... That actually matters. Don't do that. That's rude. Okay, no, he doesn't have Gecko. He's definitely running it, though. Ooh. Putting a lot of... Oh. Oh, no. Oh, that's rough. Okay. Let's think. 5 lead. 7 lead. Stun Brook. Oh, we can rest Rebecca, too, which is good. We could also rest that. I don't hate that. Unironically, though, the Brooks might be more of a problem because they guaranteed kill stuff thanks to this guy. I think we have to keep the Brooks stun with Inuyasha. And I think we just go face twice. Oh, that's... We'll start with the 5 first. Bit risky. Okay. You can't kill us this turn immediately? Well, maybe. Yeah, no, you can't do it, really. Yeah, fair enough. This is close. You know, if he played another Rebecca, like over the Brook, and then played another Brook to pop Pedro, that would be crazy. Sure, he loses the Brook, but he was losing the Brook anyway. And he really needs to play a second blocker to stop me from killing him. So that solves so much. No, accidentally discarding Gadotama because I'm really... The sim controls kind of suck, and it's a problem. Jack. Oh, that's... Oh, this card. We get a bit cooked. We're going to have to hard try for game here. That's something. I don't like how he has one up, though. Do we just go 15-15? Or not, 10-10, 5-5? Yeah. If we go 4-11, I like that better. But it's 5-5 because he's a 6K base. Should have rushed that first. There's a lot of ifs. We have seen 3 of his 2Ks. 4 of his 2Ks. There's a Tashigi in there. He's playing weird 2Ks. I don't see T-Bone that much. Is there anything we could... If we had a 10-drop Dova here, I'd actually be confident in stalling. But we don't, so I think we have to force game. Yeah, we're just going to go 5 twice and then hope. The one Dawn standing already makes me mad, paranoid. I agree. And if he's playing a bad structure deck type thing, that would be very bad. The thing is, I don't know of any 2Ks or any events that Black would want to run. Like, you can't even Shockwave. Because you need 2 Dawn for that. Let's see. He probably has this. Yeah, no, we're cooked. Wait, what? Oh my god. Okay. We got one, boys. We are... Let's check the... Let's check the ranking boards. We're 1 out of 3. Or 1 out of 4. Perfect. We've gotten a win. Yeah, we're almost back to where we started on the leaderboard. All right. Okay. I want to test Kid, so we're gonna try to play a game where we resolve Kid. I want to make sure that's a good... that's not the... Play West. I want to make sure that's a good tech to recommend to people. Please wait for private lobby. Oh. Keep this hand. We have Inarashi, which is crazy here, and a blocker. This is going to be a batshit insane fast match. Perfect. Okay, I am going to... I'll take this first one. I'm going to... Chopper. Okay. Two, three, four. Okay, what? Okay, we have to play Zoe. That's a bit unfortunate. Or is it? No. That's what am I saying? This is the best thing we could do. Ah, but I don't want to leave that up because we actually do really need to attack into that. He'll have to give me 2 cards for that. He doesn't have it. Okay. That is knowledge. That is so much knowledge about his hand right now. He has no counter. Okay. It doesn't matter if we bot deck Dofies this game, because we're cooking anyway. Give him the 1. Give him 2. I'm going to let him chip me down. On play, on rest, sure. Yeah, there's no counter or no brain cells. Either way, we take those. Ooh. My samurai, we're going to draw 2. So, literally free. That's bad, but whatever. We're gonna play the first one of Inarashi's. We're gonna stun the chopper. We're not even gonna waste time attacking into it. That'll give me 1 extra Dawn to work with. So we can guaranteed kill one of the blocker choppers. Oh, yeah, that's a bit unfortunate. But what can we do? Should I preemptive... did he whiff? He whiffed. Okay, misplayed. We're learning. I play the deck. Why do I have to learn? And that's huge because he can't swing into them with Nami. That's fine. It's done its job. We're going to follow up with another Inarashi. He's going to swing 7. We're going to take the 1. Oh, is it... It is on your turn only. Okay, yeah. Into chopper. 7. We could 4 and 4. We're not going to do that, though. That's just OPO1 Zora. He's just going to swing 6. I'll give him a 2K. Yep. I'll take that. How do we want to do this? I think we're going to play this and we're going to keep drawing 2 because there's no reason not to. That'll leave us 2 extra Dawn open. Oh, we're at 8, so let's do the math. So this is a 4. So this will be 5. Then we'll have 3 Dawn open. We could play a blocker if we want to. Or we could use that extra Dawn to try to guarantee an attack off. He's low on counter. We are not. I think the extra blocker play might be the best here. Yeah. Yeah. We'll stun him, and then we'll swing into... We need to take him out, and I don't want him to be alive. But I also... I think, yeah. All right, well, that's that. He just misplayed like crazy. He told me so much about his hand. All right, well. I did that in the wrong order. Oh, well. I need to... I wasn't thinking because his plays kind of confused me. To be fair, what probably happened is he was thinking and he clicked a few things and then the sim kind of automates things, which sucks. There's the 2020 chopper. I'll just give him this blocker. I don't want to give him that, but we're gonna stun 2 of his units, and we're gonna kill another 2. So that's fine to let him have that. Let's think though. Stun, stun, swing, swing. 7, 5. Okay. Oh, I see. He's trying to he's going to try to wipe me out. I'm going to take the first one. Okay. I do not have as many 2Ks as I wish I did. That really sucks. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. It would be the entire hand to guard that shit. Okay. 2 up. He's going to rely on playing animals. We could just not attack him. Be funny. How do we want to actually play this, though? Hmm. 2, you can be my Samurai's Engrave. Dead card in hand. We could play 3 blockers pretty easily. Let's assume the worst, and let's assume he does have 2 events. Realistically, what is he getting off of that? If we withhold carrot, not much. 3 blockers is crazy, and I think could actually stop anything he throws out. Okay, let's play it like that. Show me the first one. Yeah. Oh, you're right. Oh, fuck. Or a Monkey D. Luffy. Could we actually counter out a Jombe? Okay. Okay. All right. If that's the case, would he have done both immediately? I don't know. I am going to try something. I'm gonna go fishing. That's something. It's not a great something, but it is something. Discard that. I can dig for more counter using this. You can rest like Bonnie or something, but that's one less swing we have. I think I should be abusing the fact that I can. Just not forget about that. We have 8 up. Let's start by killing that. Yeah, he might just Jambe me and kill me, which is a problem. Oh, I know what I can do. Okay. I've got it. We're going to play over the Bonnie. Draw 2. Go into more 2K so we can play around Diablo Jambe. Cancel. Wanda there. Whiff. That sucks. That sucks big time. Put that on top. Doesn't actually matter too much. I guess we'll put that on top. And restand that. Red Uda lead, new meta? I hope so. Yeah, he's going to try the thing. Do we go for game here? I don't like that, but I think we might have to. Because he does play 2. We know if this is a standard deck, he plays 2. I'm going to just... Because it's free, we're going to search for one. That's something. Is that legitimately worth it, though, trying that? Hmm. 1, 2, 3. We have 5 attacks. He's at 3 cards in hand. This deck is very low on counter, and we haven't seen any of his 2Ks yet. If we get Diablo Jambe again, we do just die regardless. I think we have to test him out a bit. So we would have to discard You Could Be My Samurai. Just pray no Jambe. I think that's what that's the thing I'm slowly coming to. But we swing with this first to make sure Zoro gets stunned. Let's do a test. Does he take this? He takes this. Okay. What? Oh. I despise the sim. Fool. Hate the sim. Now we just lose. Like, we flat out just lose now. Shit. Fuck. Oh, it's double frozen. We're cooked. We lose. We're going to bluff 2 up. He's digging for Diablo Jambe. Oh, I fucking hate him. But I can't be mad because he's playing the deck well. No, well, outside of that, he did not see it. We're good. I don't think there's anything he can... If he has to kill me this turn. I have a single blocker, even though it should be more than one. Oh, well. Blocks this, 2 3s. We block this in case he doubles Zoros, right? But then if he Kitten Killers me, I die. But if I guard this, then I die to double Zoro. Double Zoro is unlikely since we know there's one on the board. Kitten Killer is more likely, or it could be double of the rush animal. Yeah, Kitten Killer or Stack All Zoro are more common. That's what I'm thinking too. So I think we guard this. It's either big Kitten Killer. Yep, there's one. Don't have the other one. Every time, just whatever. Oh no, we're good. Okay, never mind. We got this. Let's go. Let's clear. Okay. 1 2 3 3 3, and we'll just do 3s. Or with his hand and the way he's been playing, we know he added a Brook to hand, so he has at least 1 2K. 3 up is scary. It could be Rad Beams. Shit. Try 7 first. Yeah. Yeah. Well, the math does get easier. I'm gonna... Do I even... 1 2... Be 3... I think we just swing 2, and I don't think he has it. Then we guarantee these also hit. Any deck recommendations for someone new to One Piece TCG? Well, after this game, I'll show you some deck recommendations. I have a video coming up where I'll actually do that. That's like a big part of my channel. But I'll give you a little bit of a spoiler first. Currently I have to misplay this game. 7. The question is, what if he Rad Beams me? Because I don't think you run that. I think he's using a particular build. And I don't think that build runs Rad Beam. But this is the sim and people are crazy. 7. 9. Oh, there's a timer. Okay. Fuck it. Okay, and that, I think, settles it. We go 9 and then 11. Or 10. That's actually less good. Okay. Alright, I am playing badly today, but we got it, so... Alright, so some deck recommendations. Alright, so this is for a big video I'm working on. These are my new player picks for this format. The main ones I'd recommend are Calgar and Animal Zoro, which is what we were just playing against. But Calgara in particular is a crazy deck. It's, well, crazy budget at least. It's like $30 and you can pick up and start playing it. Zoro's in the same place. Reiju is also really good. It's very cheap. I'll work on getting deck lists for these decks when the video actually releases, but it's still going to be a few more days before I get there. I watched your video from 2 months ago, but I don't know if the meta or the recommendations are still the same. The list have changed a bit, but some things are still pretty similar. The meta exactly is the exact same as last time, more or less. Very minimal changes. Some like Luffy don't change at all. Enel and Bonnie only have 1 or 2 cards changed, and Gecko and Lucci are weird. But it depends on how you want to play it. But you can just play the same decks from last time. They're still perfectly viable, and they're going to be until the new starter decks release. New player picks for this. Alright. Set 3 Lucci is best Lucci. I agree, honestly. I wish this game did choice restricting, so they could have choice restricted the stage to just the new Lucci. Because old Lucci deserves stage. Alright. I am fairly confident in this build. I didn't get as much testing with Captain Kidd as I wanted, but I want to try out some other decks. So we'll see. I'll probably end up including this in the recommendation. Let's see. All right, now we're going to test Kinemon. Kinemon has been a bit of a... It's not good. Is that the good Kinemon build? It is the good Kinemon build, unfortunately. Okay. So, here's my hot take. If Nekomushi was a Land of Wano unit, it would be a viable deck. Unfortunately, we live in the timeline where Bandai is run by cowards. So alas, we have to make do. And this is what I have come up with. There are a few things you're going to want to notice. First, there are no blockers. We don't need them. If we play this deck optimally, our opponent should be so terrified of our board, they're only going to attack into units. Plus, Electric Luna is a crazy card. I kind of want to bump it up to 4. But I prefer just high rolling and hoping for the best. Hopefully, my win rate should be a bit higher for this, but that's confidence I'm not sure I have. Let's change it from Furry. We are on Kinemon now. Yes. Are we higher than where we started? Do we get it? No. How do I see my ranking? Oh, well. Oh. We got 2 match. Wait for code, multiplayer, private, Kinemon, enter host room. All right, let's get into the game. Oh, it's meta. Uh-oh. So we have a... Huh, okay. We had to mulligan that hand. Did not get much better. All right. Just in turn. So the problem with one-drop Otama is it actively messes with our ability to use leader skill. Because it takes a spot on board, and we can't have that. That being said, this hand is terrible. Our mulligan hand did not get much better. If I'm paying us, okay. Do we want to starve him? That is the question here. Ooh. That's a hard question. That's the thing. Luffy is a weird deck because it's all early game in this mind. I know we're gonna play Ryuma because we need board. We are taking bets on if he has the 5 drop or not that lets him trash life, because then he gets to get starved unpunished. I think we're going to starve him. That's going to force him to have to develop some cards from hand and give us some stuff for when he wants to go to 10k or not. First time playing versus this leader, respect TBH. So I was thinking, thanks. Try to make him work, lol. And we do take that, which I don't like, but we're taking it. Okay. Hody Jones is nuts here. 5, 2. Kuzan is not what I like to see. Dramaning playing Foxy. Oh, I feel that. I can't develop into Yamato when he has Kuzan out. That's kind of unfortunate. If I give him 2, then we don't get to play anything. Shoot. How do I handle this? You know what? I think we just hard commit. I'm going to give him... Since we're assuming one of my units is dying... 6. He gets 6. He goes to 1. I'm going to give him a choice. I'm going to go in. And this is a terrible thought. I don't think this is the actual correct answer, but I'm going to do it because it's funny. I'm going to give him the choice to go all in now. I should have put a 6 on that. That's wrong. Whoops. I should have gone 5, 6, 7. I am getting way too deep into my own head and not thinking things through. I went versus way too many Luffy, though. That's why I'm on Black Yellow Luffy to get revenge. Okay, yeah, he's just gonna try to counterstarve me. I'll give him nothing. Bore. Yep. Okay. But that's gonna stop him from trying to... He can go down 2 life, but it's gonna cost him a bit. That one I don't like. I'm going to guard that one. 2, 3, 4. Go down to 4. We'll have a 3 up. We could Electric Luna the Kuzan. Now, it's not a great play, but I do vibe with it. Or we could go 7/7 to ensure Kuzan dies, but I don't know. If we go 7/7, we can make sure that Ryuma doesn't swing and is vulnerable. He is, at this point in the game, definitely confident to be able to just trash 2 to go into his combo. So we're going to want to develop into Yama-san. That's definitely happening. But I'd be much more confident we have another unit to develop alongside it. 4, 3. Then we'd have 2 left. 2's left. I'm just going to have to remove Kuzan. We can't set him to 1, regardless of whatever we do. Ooh. Oh, that's huge. That's huge. I did not expect him to give me that. That gets rid of a lot of stuff in hand. So he's going to need at least 2 Dawn to go. Or he needs... He could go to 9 here, but it's going to take all his Dawn and lose him a lot of cards in hand. And it requires he has it. Okay, he's just going for the value play. What's he putting in? I don't know what he puts in the life. I know what he's gonna put in the life. It's the Luffy. He's gonna try to KO my unit. Guard with that. Let's think. 1, 2, 3. It's live. Just something. We'll be at 9 dawn. 7, 7, 5, 9. That's a solid maybe, but then we don't have another Hody Jones to follow that up on. And that would be an issue. So I think we do want to guard with this then. Because the next turn we can just try to Dofi him, I guess. Very, very tight. Very tricky. Would he play any other text that could potentially out a 5-drop? I don't know. We could Hody preemptively. So we... No. We Hody preemptively. We rest a Kuzon and the Gecko. That way when we swing with Ryoma, if it is a Luffy, the Ryoma will pop the rested Kuzon. That gives away more of my turn than I wanted to, and it reduces the chances of him misplaying, but it does put more pressure on his board. Which, I don't know. We know he definitely has both Sabos. He's searched a lot. I think we do that. Okay, never mind. We're good. We just solved every problem I had with this plan. Hot take, though. If he guards this, I'm just going to swing board. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Yeah, he's definitely overguarding for this. And then we'll give him that. Yeah, now it's... He can go to 9, but it's going to kill him. Assuming he has ace, he has multiple attacks. We have a large hand, so he'll think we have guard. If he takes the risk, it's a bit iffy, but we do have 2 2Ks. So we can maybe discourage him a little bit if we... Depending on how he plays this. Ooh. Now that's a good tech. That's what we like to see. That's good. Like, that's just respectable, good tech. We just take both of these and try to go for game. I think that's the play here. Yeah, it ends next turn either way. I can't deal with this. And if he tries to swing into Ryuma, we guard out. He has to swing into Ryuma here. It's his only choice. Ooh. Yeah, that's... No trigger. Well, 7... Yeah, we go 7, 9, 10, right? Yep. Oh, do we even... actually. Shit. That's not actually a good way to do that. I definitely, yeah. Yeah, we could try to stun him out and counter out of a 20k swing. Uh, yeah. Shit. I believe, though. Oh, that was risky, and I shouldn't have done that. We take those, though. GG's. That was... All right. That's a win for Kinemon. Yeah. I see what he did. No, so... Hody Jones, it's an effect. It's not cost. Kinemon being Black Yellow Luffy will always be a W. We take these moments. Yeah, Hody Jones carries this matchup. Like, just deadass. Because he just rests 2 Sabos. It's crazy. One of the reasons why we run 4. Yeah, no. Okay. All right, we take the win. That's a 100% win rate, Kinemon. We're going to put that in the thumbnail, all right? Clearly, this list is perfect. All right. What was the other deck I was testing in the thumbnail? Ah, yes. Black starter deck Luffy. I love this leader. He's so fun. Hody is a cool card, but don't really want to have to play it in my Bonnie list. I feel that. Because of the limited options Green has, you have to run so much stuff, you just shouldn't have to. I don't have a pre-built for this, so we'll just... How do I clear? ST14 Luffy, was it? Or we were in 12? No, it's 14. And this is going to be the Animal Kingdom, so we'll just call it Luffy AK. Honestly, I think the new Mink stuff might help green control decks have more options. It's weird. Minks feel like they should be one of the best engines for, like, any deck ever. Or for, like, any green deck. But because of how, like, it feels like it's missing pieces. Garchu is great, but it's locked to Minks. Stage is great, also locked to Minks. Take that. Take that. Even Just Rosinante cheats out. Carrot, for now, seems pretty cool. Yeah. That's not correct. So I'm playing the Animal Kingdom build. I think it's really fun. Does have some issues, but I quite like it. Question is, do I want to play it? That's it for now. And where's the... Do we run Ice Age in this build? I forget. Then we need our generic Suru 2K. This all top in. Did I... Well, I have to look at my IRL list to figure out what I'm supposed to put in this. So I should have done this before stream. Captain Kidd. Speaking of Captain Kidd, I am very excited for what we're getting for that deck next set. Oh my god. It's everything I wanted for it. Robin? I don't like Robin in this deck. I think it's kind of bricky. Well, not... Yeah, bricky is the word for it. It does have counter, so it's not the worst ever. We can get a red-purple kid. A red-purple kid. Having a restand is ridiculous. For that. All right, that's not a good list. Having Brook as a 4 cost is huge. Stage being there. What am I missing outside of an early game? Do I need more 2Ks for this? Hey, my cards from Red Purple Law might have a good home. Some of them do, yeah. You get like the... It's so cool. You have the ability to restand your 7K leader swing. It's so fun. All right. Okay. What do we think of this list? It's a bit top heavy. Turn 1. We'll try it. Actually, I am not too certain in this list, so we're going to test it unranked, and then we'll move on to ranked. Don't want to mirror him. All right, let's try Rob Lucci. Leader is always really rad, just lacking what it needed to work. They actually have been doing better and better for support over time for existing decks. I agree 100%. Bandai has just cooked. I think during OP1, they hadn't really figured out what they wanted. Ooh, how do I handle? I think we withhold the Brook. I don't want him to remove it. Can he remove it that early? Tip his kick, yeah, but I don't know if that's worth it for him. I think we just dig. Maybe I'll test some Red Purple Law from OP9. And takes it. It's probably going to take a 5-cost swing too, so. Oh. Brick? Okay. Some odd stuff going on here. I think we just double swing. We play... No, I really don't want to give him Brook. Yeah, we'll just take it slow. Pop a 2K into hand. We already have a jack. And then we'll swing 3-6. Yeah, okay. After Whitebeard died and Tiered 0 aggro versus the boring anti-meta yellow builds ended this game, got a lot more interesting. I agree, yeah. Well, I don't know. I like Trafalgar Law from that... Red-Green Trafalgar Law from that set. Or that era. It was a really cool deck, but I understand there wasn't really a whole lot of great options. We put... So I'm going to throw this down. Draw 1. 5. I think we just clear board here. Do we care about Khalifa existing? I'd rather it be on field than engrave. If he's going to go to 8 Dawn, he's going to Gecko, so Khalifa won't get a swing next turn, probably. Red-Green Law is really cool, yeah. It still is, but I do understand not wanting to play against Whitebeard. Playing Kinemon at that time was extremely rough. Nine-drop Whitebeard, wasn't it? Okay, do we take the 1? I think at this point, we're going to want to start guarding a little bit. Queen's Engrave. I think we guard with the... Okay, he's going to Gecko me back. We'll be at 9. We could... Cost or lower. I'm thinking. Oh, yeah, I think we guard this. I think we guard with the Brook to have it engrave if we want to do a potential Gecko play. Not a big Gecko play here, but it's not one out of the question either. I want to test it with the new red film stuff. Yeah, they're doing really good with film too. I am a bit worried though, because I believe the next One Piece film we're getting is One Piece Film Blue, about Buggy, I think. Having a fourth color to film support is not going to go well, but I don't know. They're keeping up with support pretty well. All right. He had to do so much to kill that. That's so depressing. If we Gecko, I wish we had Rebecca. Rebecca would be a really good play here. Rebecca, Brooke. I think we do Gecko here just to put more cards in hand and set leader to 7K. Yeah. Yeah. Unrested. Rested. Do this first. Put a 2K into hand. I found my. Give you -1. KO nothing. Swing 7 lead. We are in prime E-show territory at the moment. Next turn, we will probably Suru whatever he plays here, and then Kaido him. Ice Age. Oh, he's putting in effort to remove this. Don't want to quite give him that. Don't want to give him a 2K either. I think telling him the information that we only have 2Ks might be worse. Fuck it. Isho, okay. Did he... Well, he got rid of it anyway, and he got rid of one of our Kaidos. Guard that too. Oh, I won't. It's a bit of an overguard, but I'm fine with it. There's that. Unfortunate. 2, 3. Wait. Oh my god, I'm retarded. Okay, well, whatever. Just won't say anything and hope you guys didn't notice. 1, 2, 3. So we swing to this, put it to 7. Well, 1 Dawn up. Okay, nothing. We discard the Sunny. That's good. That's good. Like, actually huge. Yeah. 9-drop Kaido is very strong. He's just a brick in a color that has a lot of, like, already has a lot of good top-ins. Okay, he's going to try to kill that. I think we let it die here and we play it with the Gecko. Yep. So, okay. Okay, now we have to Gek. Isho do anything here? Not particularly. Does Gecko even do... If we had Rebecca, I'd say yes. I'm also surprised we haven't seen any Nami blockers. Could Jack just a cycle? Hmm. 1, 2... Gecko just to throw stuff on board, I think, is where we're at. Isho does nothing here, but it does... It makes us terrifying next turn. I know I want to go to 6k base, because that's just really helpful. It makes Brook hard to use. If only I could KO it. Because then I just slap down Jack, and that's just easy option. Get rid of Rebecca regardless of what. Slam down the Gecko and just generate bodies. He's probably holding a Gecko or trying to top deck it. No, I agree. Do that. It gives me that. That's good to know. Alright. I know this is a brutal matchup for him. Having to deal with a 9-cost Gecko is not fun. I like this 2k. It's not great, but I do like it. Six in the lead. I'll give him that. I think maybe this list could use some more 2Ks. I still think it's hilarious that they put a mechanic in to counter black and gave it to a black deck. Yeah, that is rough. Oh, there's Rebecca. No, it's one of the bigger issues from like the set 5 and 6 meta that all the best counters to black decks were in black decks. Become trash. What are you recurring? You're just getting real close to deck out. I think, though, he has to recur a 2k here. What do you go for? Rook's now 1 cost. Rebecca use... Oh, yeah, we're doing the Lucci. Yeah. Duh. Fair enough. Oh, trigger. Let's think. Oh. It's time to stall. Unironically, if I like Rebecca into Nami, which we're going to do that. So we're going to go Rebecca, recur Sabo, play Nami from hand. Then we're going to play that's going to give us an extra draw. Then we'll still have 1 Dawn. We'll put 1 Dawn on Luffy, then we'll play the Sabo. And then we'll get rid of Isho. Love Isho, just isn't the matchup for him. Isin. And we'll keep Sanji. It'll be better if we're going for game. Discard Jack. And then we'll just play board. He very likely has at least one 2K here. Yep. But I want to make sure I get them from him. Yep. Alright, yeah, fair enough. We'll give him a 2K. Six up, what can you do? Nothing much. We'll just take that. Oh, we can set up for next turn stalling. If I had 2Ks, two 2Ks, I'd use them. Do we... Actually, we do struggle to go for game a bit next turn, which is rough. So we'll just have to full stall, I think. Yeah. He's got to play a blocker too. Yeah. Problem is he left Nami up, and that's another blocker. That's just we have the combo again. Oh no. But we can actually recur a 2K this time. Actually, I don't think we can. I need to put a 3-cost 2K in here. Maybe Perona. Probably Perona. Cancel 1 up. I'll just keep ripping cards from him. I guess just put the Sab on hand just in case. And then he actually still might have game on me here, but we'll see how he plays it. I really needed to have a better Gecko turn. No, we're just calling me out like yeah, he's just calling me out like that. Hello, sir. Would you like information? Because I have some information to offer you. I forget I'm at a 6K base. Much too tired for this. There's the Rebecca. And my Sabo actually breaks first, so I'm cooked. Yeah. Yeah. Misplayed by dropping that one. Big misplay. 1, 2. I think we just swing 10 into that and assume he doesn't have the 2K. Oh my god, of course he does. Yeah. Oh well. I'll consider that a good learning experience. Yeah, and I'll concede. Oh. I'll make it work for it. Making him do the math. That's mean. All right. Yeah, I'll concede. All right. Let's come back and do another draft of this deck. Brook at 3 is really good, but I don't know if I like it that much. I'm going... I'm going to cut. This is not a good top end. And what I'm going to instead do is I'm going to add a recurable 2K. I know Animal Kingdom Pirates don't have much. They only have the one 2K right now. Which sucks, but what are you going to do? Well, I guess... Oh, that's a Rosy Life Rider. Oh, no, this is an Animal Kingdom Pirates. Recurable by the card. Yep. There we go. Let's keep testing. I'll go into rank this time. I opened up a second copy of the Sim. What is going on here? Okay. Trying that again. I think I broke it. Well, we'll keep running in the Rob Lucci's. Let's play Pudding. Pudding theoretically should be a bad matchup for me. It's not a good hand. So Pudding dies to aggro, and we are not in very aggro deck. But we also have the ability to generate a lot of blockers. So maybe. Right, failed to account for the effect that my opponent might be dead. I'm just going to find a new game. Let's try ranked again. Oh, it does not like me. I don't know what I did to it. All right. Okay. All right. Try. Not color. Egghead. Bad hand. Workable hand. Oh boy. All right. Okay. Get reported for that. It's a lot of people playing my deck. That is... Oh, that hand is either... We'll keep. Risky hand, but I want to try it. Can't brook it. Let's see. How does he open this out? Just swing face. No disagreements there. You can do the dumb Nami Rebecca play for no reason right now. I think the better play, though, is just 3-6. And we hold hand. And then we drop this and this as counter. I should have dropped... Well, maybe I could have... No. Playing Rebecca here doesn't achieve that much. Weird play to attack into Queen. Okay, he bricked. Spandine, Rebecca. Yeah, fair enough. One up, play Spandine? No. How odd. Still one turn away from the Gecko. We're going to play Rebecca recur into nothing. Or we could just play Who's Who. No. We go 7 lead. Play Rebecca. You know, actually, I like the Rebecca into the pointless Nami. Zero friendly targets. It will... We're going to play it back with the Gecko Moria regardless, I think. Because the way this hand is, I think the draw is going to be important here. Yeah, and we can just take the heat off it. It's very over-defensive of life to play like that, but I really like it. Spandime. All right. $2K Khalifa. And we have the perfect Gecko Moria turn. Actually crazy. This is such a good card, and I'm surprised how many people sleep on it. Okay. I think we just go 5 lead to start. He guarded a 2K. Note the overguarding. Start with this. Ooh. Kaido is huge here and shuts down a lot of his potential options. Jack is impossible for him to deal with. And a 2K is nice. We have the God of Gecko Moria plays. So I think I'm going to do the 2K. Turn cards to deck. And then draw a card. Right? Is it a 9? No, it is 8 or more, yeah. And that's some value. And it's at the point where he has to remove the Nami, but I'm just going to play it again. His Gecko Moria will technically be better than mine because he has the Spandime, Rob Lucci, Rebecca, Ice Age, yeah. But my My Gecko Warrior's not soft at all. He should have swung with the 2K before anything else. Oh well. He'll figure it out. Oh, he's just leaving the Rebecca. That makes things slightly more awkward. 1, 2. I'll just play the Nami unrested, which is technically less value, but eh. One on this. $2K into hand. He's getting the draws, right? Yeah. And we just swing board. This legitimately is a stupid, miserable matchup for a Rob Lucci player. Absolutely brutal. Sure, have the queen. What's he doing? He definitely wants to Gecko, I think. Kaku. All right. Oh, that's so rough. It's only he had to play the 2K just to even try to get rid of it. If he swings again, yeah, I'll give him the Rebecca. Wow. Oh. Actually, we can keep the Rebecca on field just to have an extra blocker if he swings to Lucci. Oh, it's dead, so that, yeah. Oh, okay. Does that change this play significantly at all? I don't think so. Yeah, eventually, I have to run out of these. Is it not drawing? Oh, 6 less card. Yeah. All right. Well, whatever. Next turn, we're going to Kaido him. What's he gonna hit me with back? Does he just not have the resources? Interesting. Interesting. I think we might. I think we might. Yeah, okay, there's the gecko. Helmeppo. Yeah. Okay. Jakku. Not great here. I think we have to Kaido him here. I don't like just popping the Rob Lucci, but I think it's worth it. Yeah. 7 into that, yeah. And I guess we just... I don't want to discard Jack. Well, it's not bad because we can just recur it with Rebecca, I guess. Forcing him to 0 cards is brutal, though. Yeah. Be funny, though, if he showed me here. Let's see. What would be the most effective thing for him to do here? Do I even want to give a Rebecca? No, I think we give him a 2K. I'll give him that. I'll take the next 2. Oh, perfect, perfect. I don't even think I have to take the next 2 anymore. I think it's worth it, though. Yeah. I don't even know what you put in your hand here. Yeah, now we want a Nami because it's actually a really good value here. Rebecca, put Who's Who into hand, play Nami, draw. Draw Lucci from trash, fair enough. Yeah, just keep me on my toes. I get it. Actually, is that the best play here, really? Sabo does something. Yeah, I think we just stall out. There's no reason not to. I think actually we'll put the Who's Who in hand. And then we draw. Right? Yeah. Yeah. Then we have 5. Oh, put this on there. Go to 7. Huge. I would really like to remove this Rebecca, but I'm not sure how we're going to get through that. Play, add to hand. I'll bait him. I'll see what he responds to this. Okay. Then we KO. Play. Add to hand. Go to 6. That still draws us one, right? And go to 6 in hand. Play the thing. Draw 1, right? It does. There we go. And that leaves us with 1 up. I'm okay with that 1 up. I'm just grinding endlessly because there's no reason not to. He breaks first. Man, you saw me add the 2K. Oh, Stussy's actually really good here. That's crazy. But you know what's even crazier? I'm actually out, I think. Oh my god, it played him in the wrong order. That's annoying. Tempest kick, -2 there, sure. That's funny, my leader's not live anymore. Okay, how long do I actually want to keep stalling this? We have 23 cards in deck. Good for a while, actually. I was thinking about One Piece, but sadly product was totally scalped during the launch in my country. Only starting to see some product, but the starters have sold out. Yeah, the starter decks they do sell out a lot. It can be a bit of a hassle. Like, there's my first stage I've seen. Oh, well. 1, 2. But it's definitely worth it. I am playing this way meaner than I have to, but I'd rather play it safe than die guaranteed. I guess I could wait for October and the new starters, or just get somewhat overpriced Structure Deck 12. If you're worried about price, Structure Deck 12 might not be the best option for you, because it needs the it needs like all of the good black staples, which add up like a lot. Like you need geckos, Rebecca. If you're playing the ant, you probably need Jax anyway. It's a really good card in the deck. I'll block with this. I would recommend going to your local game store and trying to pre-order some starter decks. And okay, how do I? Yeah, we'll just. We'll be mean. Oh, reminder though, when you're picking up starter decks, remember that you're gonna need at least 2 to get a complete playset of everything. Might need to make a guide on. I'm working on a guide for how to build the decks from the starter deck. I'll have to factor that into my advice. How much you need to pick up. Generally, though, I'd look into picking up some stuff you need before those starter decks release. So, like, if you're looking for at Dolphy, for example, you want to pick up the stuff that's not in the starter deck, like the Jimbeis and the Trafalgar Laws and such. Just so you don't end up buying them for way more price or way higher price than what they should be. Kaku. He is doing so much to remove my board. Actually brutal. Yeah. The thing is, the local card gaming scene almost completely died during COVID. Local game store closed their playing section completely and have not opened it again. I've heard that in a few places. It's rough. If you need cards, you can always order them online. I know that's not a great solution, but it is something you can do. Thank you. What do I do for this? If you want to play, you have to in a bar. I can think of worse things than playing card games in a bar. Oh, it doesn't do anything. What? Oh, he's just giving up. Alright. Fuck it. I'll try to end the game just so we can move on from this grind fest. There we go. Alright. Alright. That was a whole lot of games. I think I'm going to call it here for tonight. I've been streaming for a few hours. I think this was a much more successful stream than my last recent one. Let me show my deck list just at the end here. Bit of a. Here is the Luffy list. It's very, very top end heavy. We're running the Animal Kingdom Pirates. I'm not even kidding. They don't have the space to do in the store anymore. Probably replaced it for board game storage, I'm guessing. Usually what most stores like that do. Or Warhammer boxes. So we got the Animal Kingdom Pirates package. Really, really strong, honestly. It's mostly Jack, mostly the Queens. The problem with this deck, this type of build before, we didn't have a great searcher for it. So we'd Gecko Moria into Suru and lose. Although I feel like we need to up Brook. Cut down the Sunny stage. It's not actually that great in the deck with the current low number of Straw Hats. Crazy to keep Sanji alive and play him without a Dawn commitment, and Brook alive too. Yeah, that's actually a really good build. Here was the Carrot build I decided upon. Really strong. Landawano package is crazy. Zoan makes it basically free. Not too much we can do about the current consistency issues, but I think it's still a fun time anyway. Especially since it's relatively cheap. Kit is optional. You don't actually need it. And lastly, here is the Kinemon OP8 deck list. Very sacky, very tryhard, very fun. Hody Jones is an MVTP. Yamato is still terrifying. And Okiku is great to see. All right. And that's everything. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.